Okay, so let's do one thing. Okay, now it's good. Let me put message in the group because not I don't see many people join. So let me just put message in the group so that everyone will be here. Okay. Meantime, you can add just questions in the chat, right? So let me just go in the group. Hmm, uh, Now, live now and that. Okay, so uh, I think I am live. Let me check from my another device because last time what happened, I started this stream, but I don't know what exactly was the issue, but the stream didn't start. I was talking for like 15 minutes and I realized that the stream is not there. So that was the issue. So that's why I just want to make sure that I am live. Just give me 1 second. I'll be just checking in my phone. It looks like they will be not allowing me to join my own stream. So I have to go from the another account. Meantime, you can do one thing. Meantime, you can just start posting the questions in the chat box. So you can do that. I hope you are getting my voice too. I need to taste that too. Okay, so yeah, it looks like I am live and everything is working great. Okay, so let's take a first question, and if I don't see any question in the chat box, I will take a questions from the past which I haven't answered. Okay, so first question is address this error: fail to set up TLS certificates. Okay, so this error is basically related to the Evilginx. So let me answer that. First of all, what is a TLS certificate? TLS certificate, you can say that it's a similar to the SSL certificate or synonyms to the SSL certificate. So when there is an error regarding the TLS certificate, that means there is an issue with setting the SSL certificate. Let's understand two situations. How exactly Evilginx get the SSL certificate? First, manual installation. Second, automatic installation. In the manual installation, you have to configure the Evilginx or manually add the SSL certificates in the folder so that Evilginx can pick up. And second is automatic installation or automatic SSL certificate getting processed, right? So in that process, this particular error is occurring. So who is providing this particular SSL? SSL is provided by the Let's Encrypt. Okay, so Let's Encrypt is a company who provides SSL certificate for free to almost all of the website. Whoever is getting the SSL certificate or sending the request for SSL certificate, but there is a issue. It will not provide SSL certificates blindly. It will have certain rules such that you cannot get more than 40 SSL certificates per day or in 24 hours, right? You cannot send more than 50 failed requests for SSL certificates. So what exactly is a failed request? Suppose you requested the SSL certificate for certain domain but you forgot to add DNS record, so that's the fail request for the SSL certificate, right? So if you exceed any of that quota, then you will get TLSL certificate error. That Evilginx will say fail to set up TLS certificate, fail to set up SSL certificate. Okay, so that's the problem. Okay, so how exactly we can solve? Usually when there is a fail SSL certificate error, it has to do with the SSL certificate rate limiting. That means you are requesting more than 40 SSL certificate in 24 hours. So you might be saying that no, I don't I haven't requested that much SSL certificate. But dude, you have changed fishlet so many times. Every single time when you change the fishlet, if you add any new sub you can say proxy host or any fishlet domain, then it will get SSL certificate for that subdomain too. So that creates a lot of SSL certificate on your host, right? So that's why you will be having a lot of SSL certificate and you will be running out of the quota of the SSL certificate. Second thing is sometimes people will not point the DNS to the right server, but they will start enabling the fishlet. So this way what happens, when you enable the fishlet, it will automatically try to get this as a certificate. But if the DNS is not pointed to the server, what will happen? It will create the fail SSL certificate request. Okay, and if you do too many times, then definitely you will be getting blocked for 24 hours. Okay, so that's the issue. So make sure that you are pointing the right DNS to the right server, and then only you are getting the SSL certificate. Okay, otherwise you will face the problem. Okay, as simple as that. Okay, next. Hi, what's up, Yash? I think I know you because your name is same as Telegram. Okay, doing good. If you have any question, please try to put in the chat box. Meantime, what will I will do? I'll just get the questions from the last stream that I wasn't able to cover because last stream got like really crazy questions. Okay. Uh, what is this? Where to get the VPS? Okay, so lot of people who are new to the this particular Evilginx setup, they don't know exactly where to get the VPS. They usually buy the VPS from their default provider, whoever they are using it till now. Okay, okay, so I'll suggest if you are doing the testing, then you can buy the VPS from the Lino, DigitalOcean, AWS, Walter. Why these providers? Because these providers only charge on hourly basis. So let's say if you are doing testing, then you can just rent for 1 hour, use for 1 hour, and it will just charge you for 1 hour. So let's say if there is a VPS for the $5 per month, then if you are using for 1 hour, you will just get charged like $0.01 or something like that. Okay, so it's a like beneficial deal for you. So that's why I recommend if you are testing, please use DigitalOcean or Linode, Walter, or any similar cloud provider where you can create the VPS by one click and they are charging based on the hours you use. Okay, that's the first suggestion. The second is where to get VPS for actual work. See, I'm assuming when you do actual work, you are doing educational stuff only. So for that, I'll suggest get someone which is offering the VPS with the Bitcoin. Okay, I know one provider called Shinjeru and another is Spaceship, I guess. They offer the basically domains using the BTC. They don't ask personal information. You just send payment using BTC and they will allocate your VPS. But there is a no like hourly charging stuff on that particular website. They will just charge you one time setup for your VPS and you have to pay completely for 1 month. Okay, so this is how they do. Next thing is where I buy domain. See, in the course, I have already created content around it. Where to buy domain, where to buy the VPS. Okay, so please try to check the course also. But anyway, I will say if you are using for testing, then buy on the Namecheap or GoDaddy. But if you are using for actual work, then buy on Spaceship, Shinjeru, and there are a hell lot of website which offers the crypto payments. Buy from there. But make sure that you are adding the DNS as a Cloudflare because Cloudflare, first of all, there is no verification needed. You can just create a Cloudflare account over the fly, and benefit of that is Cloudflare offers the fast DNS, so that if you change any record, it will like replicate on global servers almost immediately. Okay, so that's the thing. That's why I recommend the Cloudflare. And another thing is when you let's say buy a domain on Namecheap or something like that, if you try to add a name record over Namecheap, it will take 15 to 20 minutes to update on all DNS server. And if you are living in the countries like African nations or something like that, then definitely there is a like crazy issue. It will take like 2 hours to update DNS servers over there. Okay, so that's why I suggest please use the Google DNS for the your OS, and for your domain name you can use the Cloudflare DNS. Okay, so that's my suggestion. Now let me get new question. Okay, ballistic. guy is saying, brother, please cover the reCAPTCHA for Yahoo or just reCAPTCHA in a general, not showing the issue. Okay. So first of all, let's talk about the reCAPTCHA. What is the reCAPTCHA? reCAPTCHA is a basically service which will check the reputation of user's browser, and based on that, it will provide the solving CAPTCHA, and based on that, it will give you the action access to the users, right? So first of all, it's a Google service, right? So if you proxy the whole reCAPTCHA thing, then also it will not work. Why? Because yeah, you are like proxying the whole reCAPTCHA domains and everything is coming, images are loading, you are getting checkbox too, but still will not able to get access, because at the end there is a one request which is getting sent by the page, and in that request it is saying reCAPTCHA challenge done and question mark, and after that it is saying redirect URL or something like that. I forgot the parameter name, but it was, I think, redirect URL something, and there in the URL encoded, or sometime in the base 64 encoded, there is a value for the current domain, and that needs to be changed to the original domain, otherwise it will not work. Because if Google is like reCAPTCHA is checking that particular request, then what is says, okay, this is the domain, this is the different domain. I let's say I provided a service for reCAPTCHA for original.com, but this is fake.com, which is like accessing that particular domain server. Okay, uh, something like that. Okay, just make sure that you are replacing with the original domain, that's it. Okay, you can do Evilginx also, you can do it the custom JavaScript also. Custom JavaScript is a quite complex way. Evilginx is a quite good way, but in the Evilginx also there is a limitation, so you need to modify the source so that you can force get. Okay, I have modification source for that also. I will try to share with the users who have already purchased my paid course. uh, by using force get, you can just modify that particular sorry, get parameter value, and it will solve the reCAPTCHA issue. Okay. Um Great. Now, let's get to the next question. How to collect credentials for the site asti.net token and pass? What is the asti.net? Like, are you sharing actual website to me to collect the credentials and that stuff? If you are, then problem is I don't do that stuff over this stream. I just teach the about the tool and I solve the doubt. So if you really want to check how to create for that particular website, get a course, learn, create by yourself. That's the simplest way. Okay. And please don't do any illegal things, because I will be not responsible for your action, as I said in my every single video. Okay. Now, BITB fake browser issue. Okay, so I know what exactly this guy is saying. So in the course, I have added the videos around the BITB, in which I am creating the browser, but I am creating the pop-up browser, actual pop-up of the browser, not the browser in the browser itself. Okay, so yeah, that I realize afterwards that there are types of the BITB too. One BITB is you are redirecting to the original website and getting the credentials and capturing that. Second BITB is creating the pop-up and then making user enter the credentials and getting it. The third BITB is using the CSS and JS to replicate the design of the browser and create the pop-up in the website itself, so that user will think that it's a pop-up opened in your OS from the browser, but no, the website is creating the pop-up using CSS in the web page itself, and that is doing the stealing job or credential capturing job. Okay, that I haven't covered. I wanted to cover, I will cover, but the problem is creating the exact same replica of the page. There are few methods to create, but the problem with those methods is also it requires the retouching. Okay, so if I try to record video on that, it will take like 1.5 hour video, and that's the problem actually, and it will take a lot of time to edit too, and I have to first of all put the effort on the creating the page itself. Maybe I will create, but I will create for only one page. So maybe in a week or something, 4 or 5 days or something, I will upload video in the course. Okay, for sure. Okay, ballistic guy. Ballistic is saying, oh, okay, I see, brother. Then I'm doing it wrong. In private message, you help me to solve. I'm getting okay, 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 brother. Okay, whatever it is, good learner, honestly. Okay, keep learning. Name. BITB plus Evilginx. That's really interesting topic. Okay. So when we do the BITB, usually they do with the pure JavaScript or pure code itself. The Evilginx part is not included. So if you are planning to include the Evilginx part in the BITB also, then like what is your logic? Is it like what is your logic? Your logic is creating original site, then creating injecting the BITB in that particular original site, or creating the some site, and whatever the site which is capturing in the BITP, you are creating fishlet for that, or what exactly is the logic? Because I need to know the logic. You are just saying BITP plus Evilginx, so that has like 5, 6, 7 possibilities for the setup. So which setup exactly you're talking about, that I don't know, right? So for that, I think you need to specify some details over there. Okay. Let's get to the next question. Burp Suite tutorials. Okay, so in the fishlet creation in the course, I have showed that how to create a fishlet on even channel. Also, I have showed how to create fishlet on the using the Burp Suite, because Burp Suite helps a lot while debugging the website, while doing some kind of testing on the website. But hence the Burp Suite itself is a complex software. A lot of people like having a really hard time to understand that particular software, especially if you are not coming from the security background. Okay, that's actually true. I don't have that much video tutorials available on my channel, but yeah, Bobsuit is a quite free tool, and a lot of people has already tutorial on their YouTube channel, so you can just try to learn from there. Let me know if you want from me. Then I'll try to record like 3, 4 hours content for it, probably by Sunday, next Sunday, and I'll upload it. Okay, great. Next question. Let's take the next question because I don't see questions in the chat box. If you have questions, please put in the chat box right now. Okay, anonymous guy. Master, how can I we modify my Evilginx and remove headers? Can you show us? Ha, interesting. Basically, you have to modify the source code of the website in order to achieve that particular thing. Uh, right now, let me see if I can show you, because I have to open my GitHub page, GitHub Evilginx. Okay, I'll show you where you have to modify. Okay, I will not show you the code because you can just use ChatGPT and it will give you code. That's not a big deal. Okay, so I have the GitHub profile for the that guy. Sorry, Evilginx official GitHub profile is open. Let me show you. So cam plus screen. Okay, I think you can see. So this is GitHub and this is original author and this is Evilginx 2. So here in the core folder, you will find a file called httpproxy.go. In the httpproxy.go, you have two sections of the code. One is on request, one is on response. Okay, so in order to modify the headers, I think you need to make modification on request. Okay, so what you can do is you can just say Control F for searching, and you can say on request. Okay, so can you see it is showing the page on request? So this is the function which is getting executed on request. So here somewhere you can just hit enter button and add your own code to replace the header and recreating the request. Okay, so this way you can do. Similarly, if you want to replace header in the response, then what you can do is you can just go to the on response function and change it there. By the way, to replace header, they have already created the code here. See, proxy headers equals to x forwarded for x real IP. Basically, this you can see where the proxy headers is being used here, and it is basically removing that particular headers right here. Okay, it is removing the proxy headers in order before sending the original website. Similarly, what you can do is you can just modify the removing part of the header. You can, instead of client IP, you can just add one more thing here, and check if it is removing that particular header or not. And if it is not, then create your custom code right here in this part right here. Okay, and that will solve your issue. Great, let's go back to our full cam and let's see other questions. Huh, interesting. Let me get new questions from my already written questions, because I don't see any new question in the chat. Please put questions in the chat as much as you can. I am here free to answer your all questions. Usually you contact me personally on the message and that stuff, but this is the like really great way, because in the personal I will say I will contact you in the 5 minutes 10 minutes, but I get busy every single time, and I have more than 200 chats, so I don't remember which guy asked which question. Okay, so that's why I recommend either ask question right here, or create the site fluxset.com. Let me show you. So either you can create fluxset.com. Yeah, either you can create questions here. Here also I answer the question. Lot of people have already created questions, like TLS certificate question is there, fishlet grab, and lot of questions are already there. You can create all your own questions right here, so that, by the way, yeah, let's create questions here only, because right now what is happening, lot of people are asking similar questions, and for each and every single guy I have to repeat my answer. So if you just ask question right here, and if I answer right here, then every single guy will be able to see these particular questions, and his answers will be resolved, his questions will be resolved before even asking me the question personally. That's really great way. Please ask questions right here, but make sure that you are not asking question like please share the fishlet. No, it's illegal. Or don't ask me to modify fishlet here. Okay, that's also illegal. Great, I think you understood. Let's go back and let's cover our next question. Okay, uh ballistic guy, how did you manage to get Google fishlet to work also, you pro? The problem is Google Fishlet was working completely fine until and unless few, like last week, Google updated their securities in the Google's main logging page, which is accounts.google.com. Before that, everything working great. Okay, so what they exactly did is they introduced new token. I will tell you the logic of the token also, so that you will come to know how much research I have done, and you can just go and modify that particular my source code based on my research, and you can just extend the knowledge. Okay, who knows, you will be able to solve. So basically what is happening, when we enter the login name and then we click on the next to enter the password, one token is getting generated. It's some kind of authentication token, not the authentication like account authentication, but this token is like the environment authentication, and this token is getting generated based on your browser fingerprint and your username. Okay, so first of all, I thought that no, we are creating the Evilginx link. That's why it is generating different token for us, and that's why we are not able to get the access. But then I noticed I use that exact phishing link in the reputed browser. Okay, by creating some history and that stuff, and there I passed. There it was working completely fine. Then I realized, okay, by the way, this test I did was on my local system. I have local system where I can test my fishlets. Okay, then I realized that okay, so I was using for this test, I was using my own IP address, and I was using the browser which I have been already using. So that's why it passed the test. So browser reputation somehow getting included in that particular token. So the second thing is I thought let's go push that code in the VPS and let's test it there. But there I failed, because what is happening? My phishing link traffic is going to my server, and then it is going to the Google. So the reputation which is on my browser is not making that much sense, because there is a third party thing which is included in the Evilginx that is also creating the disturbance there. Okay, so that was the problem. Okay, so first of all, in order to find the solution, what you need to do is you need to reverse engineer the JavaScript code that is in the Google site. You need to figure out how exactly that token is getting built, and how you can infect that logic using external JavaScript to create every single time valid token that you need to do. Um, I did my own research a little bit and I basically managed to do little stuff, but no, I don't have a complete solution yet. Okay, and trust me, if I had a solution, then I would have uploaded already. Okay, I'm not that guy like I'll keep solution to myself and that stuff. Okay. By the way, I do have solution for Microsoft 365. I have solved the Microsoft 365 issue. Now it is completely working fine, and that solution is updated in the course also. You can see Microsoft file in the course also. There it is updated already. Okay, great. Anonymous guy deleted message. Great. I don't know why, but great. Anyway, please put the questions. Meantime, I will get these questions. Okay. Uh, Unable to capture the credentials in the fishlet. Biggest problem with the major site. Biggest. What is happening is there are sites like yahoo.com, google.com, proton.me, and many secure sites, like most secure site. Okay. What they are doing is when we enter the username and password, and rather than sending that username and password in the HTTP encrypted connection as it is, what they are doing is they are encrypting the password string itself and then sending to the HTTPS. That means double encryption that they are doing. So because of that, if you are entering like key called username in the search uh, line of the Evilginx fishlet, then it will search for the username. But thing is, the key itself is got encrypted already. That means the username keys does not exist anymore in the request itself. So that's why uh, it is not able to capture. So how you can capture? So there are two ways. First way, obviously you inject the JavaScript code, and as soon as user is hitting the keystroke buttons, it will record the all keystroke and it will get the username and password, and it will send to you on the server, on different server where you are setting your own server. That's the first way. Second way is once user click on the next button after entering the username, you can just add the JavaScript to copy that username. Then when user enters the password, then you can add the JavaScript to copy that password also. And when user and password is ready, what you can do is you can just make the request to any random URL, like any random URL. We just need to send request so that Evilginx can see that okay, username key is there, and now I'm going to capture. Okay, the main goal is that we just need to send the request over the network so that we Evilginx should see the request. If Evilginx can see the request content, definitely it will going to capture. Okay, so that's the thing. Great. Okay, ballistic guy. I guess Evilginx creator bypassed this with the Evilginx Pro, just making the Evilginx use real browser. Yes, you can say that because not exactly the Evilginx Pro, but Evil Puppet or something like that. So what exactly happening in that particular stuff is when we enter the so when we request for the google.com using Google Fishlet, it will actually open the browser on the server side, actually open the headerless browser on the server side. And if I entering the username in the user place and then hitting submit, it will enter the username in the user place and it will submit, okay, in that browser. So this is how it is working the connection. But if I talk about the normal Unix, what is happening, it is just intercepting the request, changing the headers and sending to the original server. Okay, it is not doing any actual browser stuff there. Okay, but in that pro version, or you can say evil puppet version, what it is doing, it is opening actual headerless browser. If you're doing on the server, you will be not able to see that because it is a headerless browser. Okay, but yeah, that is being done. By the way, you don't need Evilginx for that. You can just create your own custom tool using Puppeteer and Playwright, or let's say Selenium, and you can just mimic that exact behavior and create your own tool. Why like Evilginx? Evilginx is not rocket science, brother. It is just a simple logic. It is just a simple set of logic that a lot of people has thought, but only few people has implemented. Okay, so if you has a capability, if you has a have like a little bit knowledge of the coding and the skill and logical mind, then you can use the Puppeteer, you can use the Playwright, you can use the Selenium to create exact same tool, and it will work better than Evilginx. Trust me, because it will have actual browser. but make sure that you are not using the headerless browser. You are trying to use the actual browser by opening the browser in the graphical user interface on the server. Okay, that's the best way. Great. Now, James, explain the error of the failed setup TLS certificate. I have already explained that particular issue. I am not sure who asked that question. You are the one guy who asked the question. I don't know why. You can just reverse this streaming and go back to the original session where you asked the question, and I have answered there. Please that was that particular answer. And if you still have a question, you can just put it right here. Great. Any update on ZTA? What is ZTA? Please put here what is ZTA. Oh, that's ZTA. Yes, yes. Okay, yes, I hear you. Yes, yes, there is update on ZTA. After the stream, I'll be putting that update. Okay, great. I am facing ADFS after they enter their mail. Okay. Make sure that you are entering all domains of the ADFS in the fishlet. And the second thing is make sure that you are modifying the Evilginx source to modify some additional headers for, let's say, request 301, status code 301 to status code 302. Okay, that will solve your issue for sure. I cannot just show you that over the stream because that's really a sensitive topic, and if I do that, definitely I'll be getting banned. Okay. Yes, it is good or bad. Brother, contact me personally. Yeah, it is decent. Okay. Half source code is complete. Only thing is I just need to complete the little half and I need to test, and then definitely we will be able to use it. Okay. Great. Now please ask new questions. Don't, and yes, please don't ask your questions here. You can ask me personally because you have purchased the course, and definitely I can just give you support over the Telegram. Okay, James Ballistic. James Karani, are you hosting the local or remote? He is hosting on the remote. Okay, now, uh, can you suggest a blog for ADFS modification? I don't have any blog for ADFS modification. What I have learned is from purely reading the documentations, purely doing my own research, and just that's all. That's all. From that I have learned. By the way, one guy has shared me ADFS blog, but that blog is outdated. That blog is from the 2019, and so far a lot of things has been changed. Okay, let me get the questions. Okay, questions around the live stream. No, no, no. See, those websites who are offering the live stream service, you cannot create fishlet for that. Yeah, obviously you can create fishlet for that particular website, but you cannot make live stream work on the Evilginx. Impossible. Why? First of all, Evilgenix is not a like designed to handle the UDP traffic. It is only designed to handle the TCP traffic. Okay, and if you talk about the live stream, then it is a UDP traffic. So first problem. Second problem is Evilgenix is an intermediary between you and actual server. Okay, so what is happening is Evilgenix is constantly checking that request, then modifying it, then sending it, and that lot of that stuff is happening. Okay, and in the live stream or in the live chat kind of thing where lot of requests are getting on the over the Evilgenix, it is simply impossible. And if more than two victims are joining the website, impossible. Trust me, Evilgenix will freeze because I have already tested it. Okay, don't do it on the live stream websites. Great. You can do the capture credential stuff, but no, you cannot do the actual live stream. Okay. Uh, Sending data to third party server. Is it safe? Will course policy block the issue? No, it will not. And obviously it is safe. Because when you send the data to the third party service, what you are basically doing is you are creating your own server, and over there you are hosting your own like code, Python code, actual Go or Python code to capture the credentials. And it's on your own server. And you are using subdomain from the actual phishing domain that you've been using. Okay, so in that case what happens in the core policy, obviously same origin policy is enabled, because it's coming from the exactly same domain. And the second thing is, hence you have set up your own server, that connection is also secure. But make sure that you are using HTTPS. Okay, great. Uh, Next is, have you heard about the Bobber tool? Yes, I have heard about the Bobber tool. It is being used as an extension of the Evilginx. But I want to create one video about that. I will create a video about that because it is not straightforward to set up, and lot of people are facing issue with that, and they are contacting me personally. I'm resolving those issues personally, but the number of people are contacting about that, our number is growing crazy and crazy, and I cannot just repeat my questions. So, sorry, answers. So either these guys should ask the questions on the Fluxer's website, where they can create questions publicly and people can answer and I can answer. This way, it will be benefit both of us. I'll be able to resolve the questions really faster. Okay. And second thing, I think I will create video about that too. Okay. Okay. Anonymous guy. Master, please tell. Uh, okay. Ballistic. Okay, guy. Okay, anonymous guy. Master, please tell us how to protect my Evilginx and how to use the antibot as a wall. First of all, anonymous guy, I don't know your like original username. Please say hi on Telegram to me right now. Let me see who you are. Because if you have purchased the course, then definitely you'll be getting that solution from me. If you're not, then please go to the fluxset.com, and there that issue is already created by someone, and I have already provided the answer. Answer is mostly around the Cloudflare, using different services provided by the Cloudflare for free, and using those services to take leverage over the bots and blocking all of the bots. And second answer is depend on the existing Evilginx, where you modify the part of the fishlet to do that stuff. Okay, everything is there. Please check. Uh, Great. Let's take the next question. SMTP server. See, don't ask me questions about the SMTP server until and unless it's my SMTP server that I've been showing in my videos. Okay, because right now people want to create the SMTP server to send some kind of campaign, and they want the SMTP server uh, which is exactly SMTP server which is being used in the marketing campaigns or something like that, right? So for that, I will tell you two types of SMTP server: self-hosted, rented. Obviously, you are not going to use rented because this way you will have a lot of issues while sending the email, and you will be probably getting blocked, and the pricing is also quite high. Second is self-hosted. In the self-hosted also you have two legs. First leg is hosting with a single IP, and second leg is hosting with a multiple IP. If you host with a single IP, you can only send the limited emails, and that too when you create multiple email address with the multiple host and multiple accounts, then only you will be able to achieve that. With the multiple IP address setup, it makes a little bit easier, but it makes setup complex at the same time. Okay, how? Because you have to purchase the professional email sending softwares or actual enterprise level email sending software, like what was the name that I configured? uh, I forgot the name. I think that was something called post something before that, something like that. Okay, but yeah, that software is there that you need to purchase, and you can set up on your server, so that you will have ability to configure multiple emails and you will be able to send the campaign. And chances are you will be not getting blocked because you will be having different IP addresses for the different hosts with the different usernames. Okay, yeah, you can create combinations so that it will be vast, uh, because if you use one thing only, then it will count as a spam. Okay, another thing is, if you try to use the postfix and the traditional setup to configure the multiple IP addresses, definitely you will be getting the issues because that is not designed to handle that particular stuff. And even if you able to succeed, then if you send the bulk email, lot of the bulk emails from the bulk emails and will be dropping or not will be delivering, because it is just simply not designed for that. Okay, great. Master, I message you on the Telegram. Let me see. Okay, your username is also Anonymous Sky. Great, great. After the Anonymous Sky, you have already purchased the course, so you will get support from me. No issue. Do one thing. After the meeting, I have sorry. After the live stream, I have already opened this particular Telegram on my phone. I will just have one-to-one call with you to resolve your issue. Okay, great. Now, next question. I have a few more minutes. Please put your questions, because last time when I ended this stream, a lot of people were posting the questions. Okay, meantime, I'll just find the uncovered questions. Okay, let me just tick the questions that I have already covered, so that in the next stream I will not cover them. Okay, okay, great. One question is auto grabbing. See, the problem with the auto grabbing, I don't know why. Like, it's so simple, brother. You just grab the chunks in the URL and paste it somewhere in the body using the JavaScript. For that, you can use inject.js, or you can use the header inject method that I have showed you in this course. Okay, so you can use both methods. This only part is getting the chunk, and for that also I have already provided code in the fluxset.com website. Please make sure that you are creating account on that website, so will you will get the alert of the latest topics, brother. Don't be like too much, careless. See, somewhere here I have created that. Please check the autograph. See, autograph. I have already posted the code right here. You just need to modify that part of the code. I will tell you which part. Here I am saying get element by name, email. But wherever you want to post that particular stuff, that might have different name or that might have different ID. You just need to replace this line, not only this line, just get element by ID, only these words whatever I have highlighted, and that will work in your website too, whatever the website is. It doesn't matter which website it is, even if it is like crazy secure or something, it will work. Just inject JS. Okay, please make sure like you check the website, because there are a lot of repeated questions these guys are asking these days. Okay, please do that. Okay. uh Next question is about Evil Puppet. Uh, Evil Puppet is only available for few users, so that's why I haven't created the uh, basically content around it. But definitely, I'm planning a course extension on it. I'm not sure when I will be creating it, but definitely I'll be creating it. Okay, no doubt. Okay, James, my specific account was banned. I don't know why. Which is the best platform to purchase domains? See, James, personally, I didn't face any issue with the spaceship. And if you're facing the issue with the spaceship, definitely your account for the Bitcoin that you use to purchase is involved in somewhere, in some online database or something, where they are flagging the account that this account has been involved in the scam or something like that. Okay, then only it will block. And trust me, if you buy on the Sinjeru, I don't think so they will block you. Okay, so try to buy a domain on the Sinjeru. By the way, I will give you one generalized way. See, let me share my screen. Usually, what I do, I just one subscriber sent me the one website called domains offer, I guess. Yeah, domains offer, I guess. Yeah, domains offer website where you can see basically the domains offer. Yeah, domains offer.net. Let me share my screen. Yeah, domains offer.net. So here you can see the offer for the domain also, and it will show you all trusted site also to purchase the domain. Let's see, it is saying get site domain for the almost $0. Obviously, it is not $0. It will charge like 18% tax, or let's say 20% tax. So it will be $0.2. $0.2, okay, less than $1. But yeah, the offer is there. So right now, can you see it is saying the offer is available on the name chip here. If you click on here, it will transfer you to the name chip. Okay. So similarly, domains offer only shows the offer from the legitimate site. Okay. So here you can just check which site has a see. The spaceship is also there. Spaceship is also there. Okay, and it will show you all crypto sites also. Okay, it is not like it will just show you some more sites which are popular. No, it will show you the crypto sites also. It has a variety of sites. Okay, and you can purchase domain from here, and I personally only know few crypto sites. Okay, like spaceship is there, then there is a space guy, sorry, not space guy, Shinjaro is also there, then there is was a one Russian website is also there, but I don't recommend the Russian website, as if you are purchasing from that website you will be by default count as an enemy of the West. I'm not saying that, these are the unspoken rules, and definitely you will get lot of bot traffic, and eventually your domain will turn red if you are buying from the Russian site, Russian provider, or .ru domain. Okay, and matter of fact, for .ru domain you will not even get a free SSL, because Let's Encrypt has banned .ru domains. Okay, keep in mind. Yeah, you have a lot of website for domain. Just check it out, do the Google, do your research, brother, and let me know also so that I can include in the next stream. Okay, great. Let me go back to the stream for checking the question. Anonymous guy, master, how can we make HTML inbox encrypted letter? How can we make HTML inbox encrypted letter? I'm assuming, obviously, you are talking about the email, but I'm not getting it. Like, you're saying HTML inbox encrypted email. Okay. So, what you're talking about, like, you're talking about encrypted connection. Are you talking about protecting your HTML page code? Are you talking about the protecting your email communication? What are you talking about? If you're talking about the protecting your HTML code and content of it, then I'll suggest use the JavaScript to render the whole page itself. But uh, that JavaScript should be protected using sophisticated method. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing right, but there is one method called of obfuscating code of the JavaScript that will convert the code into the random thing. Okay, you can design your own small software using Python to obfuscate your code, and that will protect. I'll suggest create your own, because you can add your own variations in it. If you use only any online tool, then probably there is a high chance that it will only also provide the decryption for that. So if you are encrypting and guys copying it and going to that side and decrypting it, what is the use? Okay, so use the chat gpt is really good for that. Okay, or use the self-hosted LLM with the Mistral AI 16 billion parameter module. Okay, AI, use that, that will help you a lot. You can just create your own small software and that will do the thing. Okay, great. uh he's saying encrypt the HTML letters so it doesn't go junk. That is not encryption. If you like do anything with the HTML, there is a like real, doesn't matter. If your email is spammy, it will go to the junk anyway. Junk is not related to the encryption, it's completely a different topic. I think you should be asking how can I improve my HTML page that I'm including in the email so that it will not go to the junk. That is the right question. Okay, for that, two suggestions: don't include links in the email. Obviously you are doing all of that per link, but I'll suggest, sometimes what happen, people create the HTML email but they include the online content in it to load the remote images, load the remote CSS code, load the remote JavaScript code. There is a high chance that that will go to the junk. Okay, instead of that, what you should do is you should create hard code the static HTML, CSS, JavaScript page, actual HTML page that you can just include in the email. and you can just add one link to the external button which will go to the your phishing site or something like that. Okay, I'm not recommending any phishing here. Phishing is illegal, but yeah, you can do that only one link. Okay, if you use lot of remote loading stuff, then it is really high, like it is really hard to trust that content. Okay, that's why Proton Mail or any secure mail like Proton, they just don't load content at all. They will only load the content in the email if it is a static content, otherwise it will not. Okay, great. Okay, let's take the next question. Obvious for, yeah, JavaScript obfuscating, obfuscating, I think. I don't know, like I'm not like, I don't I don't know how to pronounce it, brother. Just try to understand, okay? Whatever it is. uh, Next question. I have autograph script that you provided, but I have error in my Evilginx. Do one thing, create public question on the fluxet.com. There I will answer, because if you are getting that issue, definitely a lot of people will get the issue. So I'll just answer one time, and next time if someone asks, I'll just share that link. Okay. By the way, right now I'm guessing from that your question that your issue is related to the grabbing the element in the HTML body. That's all. Otherwise, the whole code is crystal clear. Okay. Great. Let's move forward. Uh, you have a mailer that accept the multiple SMTP? Yeah, but it's for personal use. I don't share. Okay. Uh, I can tell you the setup. I can tell you where you can get. Why you are asking me, brother, this question? You can just go to the YouTube and there are a hell lot of tutorials available already. I'm not a genius that I know everything. Okay. uh, like I have specialty in some part of the security field, but see, when it comes to the actual email and that stuff, I don't have a specialty. I try to learn each and every day. I try to improve my knowledge, but I'll suggest you should follow which is expert in the email field. Okay, follow somewhere on the YouTube. Okay, lot of guys are there on the YouTube which they are like crazy expert in the email field. Follow those guys. That will be really great. I know, like I'm leaving you like reference for someone, but yeah, that's the right thing to do, I guess. Okay, great. Ballistic guy. But emails scan the content being received and sent. Also, that's my letter had to be encrypted. If you send encrypted emails, then there is a high chance that a lot of email receiver will not support that, because you will be not only sending for Yahoo and Gmails or Proton mails, you will be sending for the lot of organizations emails also. Okay, where they are doing self-hosted solution, right? So there it might not work. That's why I suggest not encrypting, because if you see the popular marketing emails that has a high success rate, they are not encrypting. They are not encrypting emails. If you just go to your Gmail right now, I can go my Gmail and I'll see a lot of emails, marketing emails, which are getting into my inbox, but they don't encrypt the emails, and they are a lot of them have self-hosted solution. They are not like the, I'm not talking about here reputed companies like GoDaddy emails and that stuff. No, 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 no. I'm talking about the self-hosted ones. Okay. Oh, great. Let me get new. Please tell me set up, brother. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Ping me, ping me, ping me. But I'll suggest, brother, you should like follow someone else on the YouTube for the email guy, because I'm not really the email guy. I don't have expertise on that. I have knowledge. I have done it. I have set up it. But when it comes to the actual code, see, in the Evilginx coding, cybersecurity, if you ask something to me, I can just take a reference from somewhere and explain it well. Okay, so that you can really easily understand. but it is not same as in the email. I have limitation, okay, because I need to do a lot of study for that, okay. Yeah, great. uh, Ballistic guy. No, brother, this works as of today. My own experience 10 to 15K per account. But my own tools and things OFSC. That's why I said, brother, like I'm no expert in the email field. That's why I said follow somewhere someone else who is an expert in the email field. I'm trying to be expert, but see, learning takes time. Okay, so it is better to follow actual professional in the email. If you want security, if you want Evilginx, if you want any related to bug bounties or anything else in the cybersecurity, I'm there. Okay. MRMAN, Mr. Man, 1990s. Hi, hi. Please ask questions, don't do highs. Okay. Okay. Oh, I have only one last question left on my list. After that, I'll be ending the stream. So if you want to keep the stream going, please ask the question. Okay. Let me read that questions to you. Um, it's about my Telegram plugin. It's not sending the email. So see, the problem is I have already created the plugin, and in the plugin I had the issue. After some times, when you start the plugin, it will send the alerts to the Telegram, but after some time, it will not send the alert to the Telegram. That issue is already fixed. That issue is already fixed. Check the GitHub, okay? And by the way, I'm going to make that GitHub link deprecated because I have new idea which is more effective. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create one bash script which will, once the bash script is executed, it will modify the existing Evilginx source code on your system so that it will support the email and Telegram sending. Bang. Okay, most effective way. So yeah, soon. I like right now I'm crazy busy. That's I'm not able to do that, but definitely I have that idea and it will work flawless. Okay. So if you someone wants to contribute on that particular project, please drop your emails on GitHub emails in the Telegram. Say hi on the Telegram, and definitely will be contributing. Okay. Finished. The questions are finished. Let me mark. And please enter the questions in the chat also so that I can cover. Otherwise, the stream is going to be end. Ballistic guy. Mr. Man, I can build the custom software for anything. Yes, man, you can build custom software for anything. I also know that. Don't mug me. The thing is, if you check any professional hackers, if you check any advanced hackers, like actual hackers who conduct the attacks really on the large areas, or you can say the actual or hackers in the Google company which are conducting tests on their whole infra, they don't use public tools. They use only limited public tools. Most of the time, they have their own tools. Okay. In fact, if I talk, I'm not flexing, but if I talk about myself, yes, I do have my own tools. Lot of them. Okay, which I have created for myself only, and I use in bug bounties and that stuff. Okay. Similarly, I have my own modified version of the Evilginx 2. By the way, I'm planning on that particular version releasing. I will tell you what I have modified in the Evilginx. I have made Evilginx crazy faster. So right now, if you create fishlet for let's say xyz.com website, and if you try to let's say send that link to the 2 3 guys, what happens? It takes lot of time to load that page on their side, just buffering. Okay, so I have solved that. I have created local caching method that can make Evilginx like crazy faster. And yeah, in addition I have added the force gate method also. In addition, I have added the request header modification also, and I'm going to add response header modification. Okay, and obviously once I am complete with this particular modification project, I'm going to share with few guys. Okay, who are these few guys? The guys who have purchased the that Evilginx material course on the website. I'll show you. Those guys only will get, because I'm just putting a lot of efforts. These guys also paying decent amount. So I feel like they should get something, right? So can you see the Evil Genix study material, this course right here? This is the original course, okay? Evil Genix training course. But Evil Genix study material where I share the modifier source codes, I share tips and trips, I share a lot of useful information, okay? So yeah, this guy right here. Only those who have access to this one will get my modified source code. Otherwise, you can just modify by yourself. It's not rocket science. Use the chat GPT, self-hosted LLMs and all, and you will be able to modify it, okay? Without issue. Great. Let's take the next question. Yeah, Ballistic is saying let's collaborate. Okay, okay, okay. Ballistic, let me know which language you proficient in. Because I personally prefer Python and Golang. So oh, by the way, yeah, it has to be Bash only. Make sure that you are proficient in the Bash, I think. We can do using Go also, you can do using Bash also, we can do using Python also. Let me know which one you prefer and we will just go with that particular language, okay? And message me on the Telegram, don't message me here because I don't know your real username on the Telegram. And don't post your real username Telegram right here, okay? Just don't. Otherwise, I will block you. Just message me on the Telegram and say you are ballistic guy. Okay? Great. Questions are over, guys. I think I will be ending the stream soon. I'll wait for few seconds because there is a delay, a 1 minute delay in the stream. So if I speak something, it will reach to you in 1 minute. Okay. So my message is please ask the questions. Okay. I'll take 2 3 more questions. See, whatever the questions you ask right here, you will get answers straightforward. Otherwise, if you are going to ask on Telegram, forget it, because I have more than 200. Now it's a 250, close to 250, not 250, almost to 245 or something guy are enrolled in the course now. Okay, so I keep those guys on preference, okay, uh, priority list. So whenever someone asks the question, those guys get answers first. Who is the part of the course? And if someone has purchased the course plus the study material, then they are in the golden time, not the golden time, golden zone. So they have different theme for their Telegram chat that I have said. These guys are getting my response super fast. Okay, great. Please let me know, guys, if you have any questions. Okay, I'm assuming no questions, not questions, no nothing questions. So let's do one thing. Let's end this stream. Let me know whether I'm helping you or not by creating this stream, by answering your questions. If I am helping, please share my channel, make me grow. Please hit the like buttons. Please share my videos. Please do all stuff that you can do. Please, please, please. Okay, great. Let me just end this stream. Let me find my end stream button. And thanks for supporting, guys, and thanks for watching. Okay, and now we are done here. Let me just find my end stream button. Let's end right here. See you in the next stream. Next stream will be around Friday, or I don't know, Sunday, or anywhere in the weekdays where I will be free. Good night. Where is my end stream button?